Good morning. I'm Delray Larson. I'm 40 or 74 years old, and I am from Gatsky, Minnesota. And I was in the service from 1966 to 1969. I enlisted in 66 and went to basic training in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. I was there for a couple months, came home, and went to Fort Benjamin Harrison, Indiana for my AIT.
What was your basic training like, Delray?
The basic training was pretty good. We were in the old barracks in Fort Leonard Wood. They were coal-fired, and I think it was probably March, April, and May that we were down there, so the weather was pretty good, a little bit rainy and stuff, but basic training was good. I feel that I was from northern Minnesota, so I was sort of farmer and stuff, and was able to take what they gave me. So
what did you do in basic training?
Well, we did our rifle marksmanship training. We did a lot of PT, a lot of running. I was probably one of the lighter guys there. I probably weighed 120 pounds when I went in. So, but learned a lot of different things about the Army, and learned about being with other people and doing stuff like that. So that's about what it entailed, and it was quite interesting for somebody that had never been out and about.
Did you know anybody when you went in?
There was maybe a couple guys from Minnesota, but no, I didn't know hardly anybody that was from this area.
Okay. And then from from Fort Leonard Wood, you went to?
Went to Fort Benjamin Harrison, Indiana. It's where the Army Finance Center is, and they had schools there for stenography and clerk typist and stuff like that, and that's what I went to training for.
Is that fort even there anymore?
Oh yeah, I think it is. It's still the Finance Center, I'm sure. So
okay, all right.
Yeah. It was a pretty modern fort, and I was there about 4 or 5 months. I got an MOS of 71B30, I believe it was, clerk typist or whatever they call it, office specialist.
Okay. And did you have any typing experience before you went in, or?
Yes, I had just completed area vocational school in Thief River Falls. I went for accounting. I did an accelerated course there. It was a 2-year course for AA degree in accounting. I did it in 9 months, so I had a lot of office experience from there.
So when you went in, did you go in for 3 years?
Yes, I did. Yep.
So you were pretty much able to say what your MOS was going to be, or?
Yes, that's what why I enlisted, so I could go into something that I was interested in and something that would work well with me. And going in for 3 years, I got to go to that Fort Leonard Wood or Fort Benjamin Harrison schooling.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So how long was MOS for you? Or your A school?
It was between 4 to 6 months, I believe it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from there?
From there, I got orders to go to France, and I got to I think it was Fort Dix, New Jersey, and there they sent me over to Germany. I went to Frankfurt, Germany, en route to France. When I got to Germany, they changed my orders and had me stay in Germany because they were pulling the forces out of France. So I didn't go to France. I went to a quartermaster depot in Germany. I worked in the orderly room with the first sergeant and the commander. I thought it was a pretty good tour of service. Then I got sent from there to Hanau, Germany, in an activity depot. It was sort of a place where they had different kinds of, I am not sure what they call them, but they were bunkers and stuff that were classified information, and all these bunkers had to be watched 24 hours a day, and I was sort of a clerk of that company, and I was there for about 12 to 13 months.
Did you have to pull guard duty or any of that stuff while you're there?
No, I didn't. I ended up being sort of mail carrier, taking care of the mail for the guys in our company there, and go between our first sergeant back at Strasbourg Kaserne in Germany. So more or less keeping track of all the troops and making sure everybody was there and on schedule and picked up their mail and whatever.
So what was your rank when you were there?
I was, let's see, went from PFC to Spec 4, and I think the last 7 months there I became Spec 5.
And how long were you there?
28 months in
28
Germany.
months, yeah. So you never had to pull guard duty or KP or any of that stuff?
I think I had KP one time in the service. They had bivouac and stuff like that where they went out maneuvers and stuff, and I didn't have to go out there either because I had to be in the orderly room and take care of paperwork and stuff like that. And I think I went out there for a day, but I was back home at night and stuff.
So when you were in Germany, did you do any touring at all?
Yes, I did. I had some friends from back home that were over there, so I took a 3-day pass and went to the capital of Germany, which is Bonn. And then I went to Stuttgart. There was a classmate of mine that was living down there with his wife, so I went down there and stayed for a couple days and did a little partying and stuff like that.
So you never...
It was quite interesting.
Did you go to any of the other countries in Europe or no?
I did go to Norway. I took a leave, and I think it was a little over a week. I have relatives in Norway, so I went across. I'm not sure what place it was, but I went on a ferry. The train went right on there, and we went over to Norway, and I visited with them for a week.
The train loaded onto the ferry?
Yep,
Oh,
it
wow.
drove right on.
Okay.
Yep. It was probably only about a 6 or 7 car train, but that was quite interesting.
Sure.
But I was there during the Christmas, I think it's 68. Got to meet a lot of relatives. I think my grandfather's brother had 9 kids. I got to meet all of those, and their kids were my age, so we had quite a time over there.
So you kind of lucked out. Vietnam was pretty hot in '68, and you never had to go, never had orders for Vietnam at all, huh?
No, I didn't. But as a quartermaster company there, we had a lot of supplies and stuff to supply for the Vietnam War. We had different things that we sent over there, and we had an airborne division that would repack air or parachutes and stuff like that. So we were really involved a lot, but behind the scenes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So 28 months in Germany, and then you came home, or?
Yes, I was back in March of '69. I got out. I think it was the first week or two in March, and I was back home. And
Where did you come into? Did you come back to Fort Dix, or?
yeah, I think we came back to Fort Dix and went through whatever they do to check you out and stuff, and Detroit Lakes, and then I hitchhiked from there home because there was nobody there to pick me up. So
To Middle River?
Yeah. So I think I got to Chief River, and then somebody finally picked me up. But yeah,
So,
it was quite interesting.
so you're out of the Army now, right?
Yeah.
Honorably discharged. And
Yeah, and then,
go ahead.
and then I was out of the Army, and I was looking for work, and got my first job with Highway Department in Pennington County.
Doing what?
I was the highway accountant. I took care of all the books for the Highway Department.
Okay.
I was there for 13 and a half years until 1982, and that's when I was elected as county commissioner for Marshall County. And in that line of work, you had to run for office every 4 years, and I was elected 6 times, so I was there for 24 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And that was really eye-opening and quite interesting. Something I really liked doing, and had some good commissioners to work with, and was really quite interesting. And then I could farm as a sideline with that. So.
Yeah. So, Delray, during your military years, is there anything you wish you'd have done different or could have done, or?
No, I don't think so. I enjoyed it. I was pretty young and green at the time. I was pretty, naive of what was going on. I mean, the world was pretty big compared to northern Minnesota. I hadn't been out much, and as far as the things I did there, I learned a lot and found a lot of people that were pretty nice people to get along with. And no, I don't think I would do hardly anything different other than maybe try to do some more schooling and stuff, so I could have probably had a higher rank or something once I was in there, but I was satisfied with what I did.
Okay. Anything else you want to add, Delray?
No, that's about it. I guess if I had to do it over again, I would probably do it the same way. And it's a good experience, especially living up here and you're probably not knowing a whole lot of different people and stuff, and going in and just shocker just to see all these people, and it was quite interesting, I thought so.
Okay. I just want to say, Delray, that you're on the Marshall County Veterans Area Memorial, and that you're very well respected in the area, and I appreciate everything you've done and appreciate your service.
Okay, thank you very much, Keith.
Thank you, Delray.
Yeah.
All right.